In today's trading doodle, we are covering trading signals. Now, I do feel I might get a little bit of backlash from my fellow trading gurus about this, but I'm going to keep it 100% real with you and let you know what trading signals is all about. How do they work? Most importantly, why do they not work? Let's get into it. Okay, so if you are in the trading space or you're new to the trading space, you've probably heard about trading signals. It's probably been shoved down your throat on all these kind of platforms with some dude standing in front of a Lambo flexing his Rolex and wads of cash. Pretty common. It's a pretty common way for people to get into this industry. Now, what the general census is, a quick overview is, some guy over here who you don't really know anything about, who is going to say, hey, I'm a really successful trader. I make 80% plus win rate, whatever the stat is, and you can copy all of my trades for free, for nothing, right? Well, okay, that sounds great, brilliant. I mean, I don't know how to trade yet, so why wouldn't you jump into that? So you sign up through his platform and you get sent some kind of Telegram or Discord or something like that, where they're going to give you signals of when to buy and when to sell, when to take profit. Maybe some of them just tell you to get in. They don't even tell you where you're getting out or why or a stop loss, but let's just say this is one of the slightly better ones. And they say, buy gold at such and such price. Here's your stop loss. Here's your take profit. They flick that through the Telegram and you receive it on the other end from your phone and you copy exactly what it says. That's essentially what Signals is. And a lot of the time, there's free groups. So no cost to you. You usually get some kind of upsell, right? You get this the beginner thing, and then they're like, oh, get the premiums. You want to pay for the premiums, and that's where they make even more money. But let's just go over actually what this is, because this is a scam, right? This is a scam. There's no one who is on the other end of the signals, like you or me or someone taking the trades, that's actually making a full-time living from this. That's not real. It's a pipe dream. It doesn't exist. Right? The only person making bank from this system is this guy. And it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So let's just break this down. Most likely you're going to be targeting beginners because no one who's been trading a long time is going to give this the time of day, obviously. So they're going to target beginners with lavish lifestyle. You know, this is the Lambo, this is the Rolex you can have if you copy all my free trades, right? Brilliant marketers, these guys. Brilliant. They're going to promote some kind of high win rate, like 80%. I've seen like 90%. There's a guy on my socials slinging 100%. Like, it's absolutely just ridiculous lies. And then they're going to just get a bunch of people, a bunch of beginners in because it's free. Like, why would you not, right? It's free. Jump in. They're going to get tens and tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people all over the world. Then when they funnel through their whole pipeline, you know, they say, this is how you have to follow my signals by using this specific broker. This is the key, this specific broker. Because they have a partnership, they have a deal, they have an arrangement with the broker. And every time you place a trade, you pay commission to the broker. That's standard, that's normal in any trading, in the trading world. But these guys over here, they're getting a kickback of each commission. That's how they're making their money off the free game. And you can imagine, with hundreds of thousands of people trading, taking these trades, that adds up alone. That money is that can be millions and millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. The guy's offering this is a highly successful businessman. Very, very, very successful businessman. And they're making loads of money from this approach. Then you might get the upsell. Then you might get the upsell to the premium because this one's not really working, right? So, quite honestly, 99% of them are scams. Well, I've really yet to find one that isn't. If you have one that's not, let me know in the comments. If you've been using one for a year and you're consistently profitable and you have the receipts, send me a DM. I'm happy to be wrong. I would love to be wrong. But most of them are scams, okay? Why are they scams? It's oftentimes the moves happened. You're too late. By the time this is flicked out and the time you get in and you enter, the move's gone. You don't make anything anymore. Also, another name for this now is copy and paste or copy trading, where you can automatically connect it. It's another thing. You're coattailing off someone else, which is never going to work. Trading is about freedom. It's about freedom. That's the only reason you want to do it. So you can rely on yourself. So you have sovereignty. You control your own cash flow. You control how you make money. If you're relying on some other dude, to tell you when to enter and when to exit. There's no skill there. You've got nothing to fall back on. He could turn off his computer tomorrow, sail into the sunset, and you're left there with nothing. So we need to stop this behavior because it's the shortcuts. It's trying to find the get rich quick. It's trying to find the shortcuts and the easy wins that are not allowing you to progress. Because you could progress and you could be making much better money, much better percentage return if you learn yourself, but you want the shortcut and you want the cheap, easy dopamine, flashy lifestyle marketing tactics, and it's keeping you in this unprofitable loop. There's no doubt I'm going to anger people with this, but I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to break down as much of this industry as I can. I've been trading 9 years and I'm embarrassed to call myself a trader. From what is getting pumped into social media, it is embarrassing. Trading is an incredible skill set. It can absolutely change your life. It changed my life. But I went the proper route. I learned and I struggled and it was hard and it took me many years. Many years. But I got there because I didn't take the shortcut. I went the route of actually learning the skill. And now people are jumping. Just the other day, some dude who I'm pretty sure was in fitness beforehand, slinging a fitness deal, like a 6-pack abs deal, is now saying, copy my signals. No trading experience. He's saying, jump in and copy my signals. It's a marketing play. They're making a serious amount of money from it. If I sold signals, I would never have to trade again. I'd be so rich, but I don't because I want to teach you actually how to trade. This approach is nothing more than to take the money, get paid, take the money. You might get lucky. You might join and it's a hot month and they make some decent calls and you might make a little bit of money. But you need to be able to do this consistently, time and time again, each month. Month on month on month. And what happens when everyone, tens of thousands of traders are trading this strategy, this edge? What happens when every single one of these people are copying the same exact edge? The edge stops working. The edge only works if it's an edge. There's a cap of the number of people who can learn your strategy. That's why I have a cap. When I hit this cap inside FFCC, there will be no more people allowed. Because an edge there's only so many people that can be allowed to do it and then it stops working. You can't do this. You can't scale this. You can't do this over the long run. So just be smart. Where you're spending your time, your money, think about it. Please, I beg you. Don't fall for the glitz and the glamour. Okay? Don't fall for all of that nonsense, all the materialism. You are here to learn a skill that can actually change your life. Like freedom is true and is real in trading, but it's not easy and it's going to require you to show up day in, day out and put in the work just like anything else.